Take a deep breath and relax into your chair, letting your body settle in. At one point, this young lady named Jackie was on a train journey to visit her grandparents. She was studying pre-med. The train ride was slow and steady, giving her plenty of time to think and read. The gentle swaying motion of the carriage made her feel relaxed and at peace, knowing what was coming. It's going to be a great, enjoyable feast. As she was gazing out the window at the passing scenery, she overheard a man and a woman coming up the carriage. The woman complaining about her husband, carrying all the bags, insisting on dragging hers and his, saying, "It's going to do you back in." And the man then screeches out in pain and he falls to the ground. He's in the adjacent seat now that he's dragged himself into, next to this young lady, moaning in pain. The wife seems exhausted and at a loss for what to do. Being a kind-hearted person, the young lady offers to help. She's done a pre-med and has some ideas of what she might be able to do, having seen how this particular case unfolded. She approached the husband and asked if there was anything that she could do to make him feel better. The man replied that his back was hurting and that wouldn't stop, and he couldn't stop thinking about the pain. Thinking on her feet, she asked the man to close his eyes and imagine a beautiful beach with crystal clear water, white sand and palm trees swaying in the breeze. The man obliged, and soon he was lost in his imagination, twisting and turning with descriptions of the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, forgetting all about the pain. The young lady continued to distract the man with more fun scenarios and anecdotes, making him laugh and forget his pain altogether. In fact, she even pointed out to him at one point when he was deep in the enjoyment, "Hey, you just forgot the pain," and she quickly then redirected him back, knowing that was a convincer and a deepener for his relaxation, and pointed him back onto the next fun venture. And they talked about all kinds of great things. She even began to enjoy talking to him. She was amazed at how quickly she'd turned him around, and so was the wife of this man. And they were so thankful for the way this young lady had supported them. In fact, multiple times she noted, "Oh, and look how you've forgotten about the pain now. And I wonder how long it'll be before you forget about the pain altogether." Things weren't always this easy for the young lady. She'd struggled with dealing with difficult people and situations. She had a friend who was always negative and pessimistic, which brought everyone's mood down, and who used to be vicious in situations like this and always push her on to just try and stick up for her rights. On the other hand, she had another friend who was wise and always had a clever solution to any problem. But cleverness is truth, and truth hurts. She realised that she needed to learn from both of these friends to find a balance between setting boundaries and being realistic, as well as being positive, so that she could be true to her own heart. She also learned the importance of slowing down and being her best self, especially when dealing with challenging situations. She continued to distract the man with fun stories. An interesting animal caught her attention outside the window. It was a majestic eagle soaring through the sky, looking down as if knowing. in such moments as these, when things go well, we even get that moment to look around where others appreciate us, and we get to look around and appreciate the beauty of nature and the pride within ourselves that we're being true to ourselves. When the train arrived at its destination, the other passengers applauded the young lady. It appears they'd all been just as frustrated as the wife, and the wife even hugged him. They were all grateful for the kindness of this young pre-med. And from that day on, the pre-med, when a new situation came up, knowing how she'd found a way to deal with this one, she would take a breath, slow down, think for a moment about what the boundary setting way and the intelligent way would be to approach something, and then think about the kind way to do this in which she would be true to her own heart. She became well known as that heroic supporter who could, with patience and humour, positively cope with so many different, unique and challenging people.